I think I just figured out why Defying Gravity doesn't click with me as much in the movie as it does in the musical. Okay, I've obviously been listening to the soundtrack through various outlets for however long it's been since I watched the movie. I'm literally blanking now, like 2 or 3 weeks. Anyway, I had a whole little rant at the end of my review, which could have definitely gotten me some hate, where I was talking about how I thought Defying Gravity in the movie was too broken up. And I still hold to that to some degree, with specifically Madame Morrible's repeat message being talked through again. The second one was very much unnecessary. I wish they would have gotten rid of one of them. I definitely preferred the second iteration of it with all the flashes leading into the second act. I would have preferred if they just had that version of her message be played through instead of the first one as well. That was excessive to me, and it would have helped the flow of the song, I think. Definitely having a little more, mood instrumentals through behind some of the, we'll call them cutscenes, would have helped keep the mood of the song a little bit. But the biggest thing, and I might get hate for this too, they add in her, her flying through the clouds after she learns to fly, has her little, if you care to find me, look to the western sky, and then she flies off, does her whole like unlimited through the clouds, and that's when we have the second the round 2 of the message play, and flashing to everybody going through, and then she comes back and says and nobody in all of us, and that is my issue. I found out, I figured out that is my issue. Not that they added that in. It's beautiful, and I love how they use that to do flashes and tie into the second part. But I think personally that that little moment of her flying through the clouds works better before If You Care to Find Me verse. Let me explain. One, the mood of it. I feel like the mood gets really chopped up when they do that. They have this big driving verse, and then we have to wind down the instrumental to have the unlimited. And then she has to come back in and bring in the emotion for nobody in all of us. And they kind of chops up and they're against each other, in my opinion. Maybe you guys thought that flowed well. I don't know. Anyway, but if we take that, switch the unlimited to the front, so then we have the driving force of if you care to find me, and it flows into nobody in all of us, and then we have unlimited on the front. Then you can take that and you can build the instrumental instead of having to wind it down, which I think works better for building a song anyway, as you want to build it up versus go all the way up and then you have to bring it down for like 30 seconds and then build it back up a little bit. That clashes, in my opinion. But if we took that and put it on the front, then we have it's me, and then she flies up. This also just visually threw me off too, because she's constantly leaving the tower and coming back and leaving the tower and coming back. And I'm like, stop, leave it. If you're gonna leave, just leave. So if we have her go, it's me, and goes up into the clouds, and then have her moment of like realization, I can fly, and has this unlimited, and then use that, having it, tie into the second act, and then use that unlimited and build it into coming, and then her kind of coming back to make this declaration of, I will become the greatest threat to the wizard, basically. So we have her doing, I don't have all the tunes, we'll do a sing through it. So anyway, have the moment, the guards come, they grab Glinda, and she's like, no, it's me you want, jumps off the tower, has her little moment of acceptance, goes, it's me, goes into the clouds, and have that kind of unlimited. And then I can't remember how the second one goes right now. And then the third one go, unlimited. And she comes out of the clouds and goes, so if you care to find me, look to the western sky. As someone told me lately, everyone deserves a chance to fly. And if I'm flying solo, at least I'm flying free. To those who'd ground me, take a message back from me. Tell them how I am defying gravity. Kiss me goodnight, I am defying gravity. And you can't pull me down, you can't pull me down. I'm blanking on how that ends. And then goes, and nobody in all of Oz, no wizard that there is or was, is ever gonna bring me down. And then it goes through that end of the song. I think that would flow way better with the build than how they have it now, chopping up those big building climactic ending moments with the unlimited. And I love that they added it. It's such a cool little thing. And I love that they have the little montage tying into Act 2 in there, because that's something you couldn't do with the musical. So having that, can't speak today. So utilizing that the abilities they have in a movie format versus a theater format. And yes, utilize that. Love that. But keep in mind the flow of the song, because I personally feel like they broke it up when they did that. So moving Unlimited to the beginning of that ending climax with If You Care to Find Me, and lead into that, just all keep the momentum moving with that and the emotions high with that, and end the song that strong with that big strong stretch, and use the Unlimiteds to build as a moment of realization for her. So having that first moment of I can fly, go, it's me. And then she has her moment alone, realizing, no, my power is unlimited and he has none. His only power is the love of the people. And having this realization come on her, and then dropping out of the clouds and having like, my power is stronger than anything you have. Come at me, bro. And having that declaration of, I'm telling you exactly where I am, exactly who I am, and I am coming after you. And have that moment, and then have her fly away. I think that would flow way better than how they did that. I still love the song, and I love how it was done. It was vocally incredible. But yeah, that was just a realization I had this week, was that is why it didn't quite click for me with Defying Gravity. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Maybe you guys thought it flowed beautifully and we don't need to change. It didn't need to be tweaked at all. I don't know. What do you think of this little format I'm suggesting? Do you think that would be a better build-wise, or am I just crazy and I'm nitpicking for no logical reason? I don't know. Share your thoughts. Sorry for the mini rant. I'll see you guys next time.